What's up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingDudes.com. Today I want to do a horse profile on a horse that is near and dear to my heart. One of my favorites that has been running in the last couple of years, and that is Jackie's Warrior, who will be trying for his third straight season to win a Breeders' Cup race, and really the only downers of his career, for the most part. I mean, he's had a loss here and there, but the only real downers of his career have been at the Breeders' Cup. It's kind of been a nightmare for him. As you kind of look back at his career. Of course, this horse last year was our Breeders' Cup our Breeders' Cup Sprint favorite, and was off the board and did not run well at all in that spot. Did not show up with any kind of effort whatsoever. It was a major disappointment as he finished sixth, which was the worst race of his career. Let's go back and let's kind of look at him from the beginning. In his 2-year-old season, he won 4 races in a row before coming to the Breeders' Cup Juvenile race at 1.16 miles as a 2-year-old, big favorite at Keeneland. Everybody thought he would be really tough. Didn't run very well. He got 4th in that race, and we kind of learned this is not a 2-turn horse when he tried 2 turns again in the Southwest Stakes at Oaklawn Park and got 3rd at a short price. It's like, okay, that's why he didn't win that Breeders' Cup. They kind of ran him too long, and that's just something that you try when you're trying to win a Kentucky Derby, and you quickly realize he's not that kind of horse. Since that race, though, they never put him against 2-turn horses again. Kept him sprinting. He was fantastic. He won the Pate. He was second in the Woody Stevens in a race where he got a poor break from the gate, and then he rebounded to win the Amsterdam, the Jerkins, the Gallant Bob, coming into the Breeders' Cup as a huge 1-2 favorite, and just could not get the job done. Got cooked by the pace and just couldn't get it done. Got 6th that day at Del Mar, and that was that. This year, his campaign has been a lot different, and hopefully that leads to a Breeders' Cup win for him as he's going off to stud after this race. So last year he came into it, and I read off a lot of races. They ran him in a lot of stuff. This year, it really feels like they worked backwards from the Breeders' Cup and kind of just spaced it all out to where he's going to run a huge race on the big day. He started off in April, and he won the Count Fleet at Oaklawn easily and kind of a jog. Came back at Churchill Downs, the Churchill Downs Stakes, won again. Then comes back in the True North on Belmont Stakes Day, won again. A little bit of a break. Saratoga to the Vanderbilt, easy win again. And then last time out on August 27th on Travers Day in the Forego Stakes, he does get upset by Cody's Wish, horse that'll probably run in the mile and the dirt mile and will be tough. But the Forego was at 7 furlongs. At 6 furlongs, Jackie's Warrior may have won the race. Also, he kind of got involved in a pace duel. So I think here is the key for Jackie's Warrior. Believe it or not, horses that go gate to wire hardly ever win the sprint. It's tough to go gate to wire in this race because a lot of other speed is signed on. Go watch his race 2 back in the Vanderbilt. He sat off horses, and then he pounced at the top of the stretch. That's going to be the key in the sprint. If you look back last year, he went way too fast, way too early, and he couldn't hold on. He is going to have the same fate this year if that's the tactics that they try to use. Sit him off the pace, let him pounce at the top of the stretch. He should be able to get the job done. That's going to be the key. I don't think he'll take him gate to wire, but I do think he showed 2 races back in that Vanderbilt that he has the running style in him that can win a race like this. So Jackie's Warrior, definitely a horse that a lot of people are going to look at. Boy, at this moment, I'm tempted to play against him. That race last time out in the Forego was not great. I think he'll get beat again unless he runs a little bit better off that effort. It's going to be a huge favorite. It's going to be a lot of favorites. You have to play against some of them. He might be one to play against. Haven't made that final decision yet. And really, the pace is probably going to make the race. So until we know those past performances, we're not going to know for sure. But whether you're with him or against him, he's a fascinating horse and one of the major superstars in this race. He's won 12 out of 17 races. Despite losing this race last season, he was still voted Sprinter of the Year, and he certainly can win that award this year without any doubt and make it back-to-back Sprinters of the Year if he wins the Breeders' Cup Sprint. So a lot on the line for Jackie's Warrior, trying to get that 13th win and trying to push those earnings over $3 million. A really, really nice sprinter. Boy, Asmussen's had a lot of them. He ranks right up there with some of the greats. So, can Jackie's Warrior do it? Make sure you comment in the comment section and let us know what you think about Jackie's Warrior and his chances. We love to read all your comments. All right, guys, Thanks everybody for watching this video. Make sure you hit the like button if you liked it. Hit subscribe if you really like it. And you want to get alerted anytime we do videos like this. Got a lot of Breeders' Cup coverage coming. Thanks everybody for watching this one, and we'll see you for the next one.
RacingDudes.com is your home for the best betting tips and coverage for the 2022 Breeders' Cup. Our wagering guides have cashed for thousands. You cannot miss our 2022 Inside Track wagering guide to the Breeders' Cup. So hurry up and subscribe, then go to RacingDudes.com. Check out the free picks for every race, every track across the country, and the Inside Track to the Breeders' Cup wagering guide available soon.